Hello. Greetings if you're watching this on replay. I used to always say that, but I'm getting very forgetful now. So if you're watching this on replay anytime, then hello, thanks for joining us. Still nobody here. Still zero. Am I live? Yeah, I'm it's cappuccinos. Oh, cappuccino, lovely stuff. Come on, where are the people? They can't all be lying in on a Saturday morning. Yeah, there's one person here looking at me. I always think when I see one person staring at me, you know, one person who doesn't appear. I always think it could be the busies. The busies are watching me to see if I say anything unpolitically correct on Facebook or here. Oh, well, Paul's here. Anyway, good morning, Paul. Yasmin. Oh, Yasmin's in Milano. Oh, they were beaten by Liverpool the other day. Oh, hello. Well, I've been all around Italy. You know, when I grew up, when I never went anywhere when I was young, there was two countries that I always wanted to say. One of them was Italy, and the other one was Brazil. And I've travelled both of them. In Italy, I haven't been to Milan, but I've been to Rome, Venice, Florence, and Pisa, and all of those places, and Lake Maggiore. So, I have a good time, Milan. Sorry, I called you Milan there. I mean, Yasmin. David Dasher. Oh, good day, Eddie. Hope you're feeling okay still. I've had 18 radiotherapy sessions, so 12 to go. Don't anyone make jokes about the dirty dozen. Because what had you called it there? I was wheeled into the theatre to get on the. I said 18 down. You know, when they put the mask on me, I said 18 down. A dirty dozen to go. Except they don't watch this channel, so they didn't get the joke. Dave Dadassia, okay. Dave Mahoney, Billy Alsop, Simon Bridges, Ellen Patterson, Lieber Cooper, it was me, haha. Honestly, uninterested. Wendy from Canada. How can anyone have a username? Honestly, uninterested. Hello, Wendy from Canada. I'll put that on the screen because that is bound to be honestly uninterested. Hello, Wendy from Canada. Go pure blood. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They'll be getting better. Little Eddie will be a full steam ahead soon. Does everyone understand that joke? Does anyone not understand that joke? Oh, we'll keep quiet about it. It's a man's joke. Toby Price. Hi, Ed. Hello from Chambéry. Okay, fine. Thank you. Sean Glenn, good morning, Eddie. Matthew Navarro, good morning, Eduardo. Chag, Edward Butler, Bottle Baby is here. Leeds, Donald Trump, Sean Glenn, Bob Peterson, Fatboy Slim, Stephen Ashworth. How's things going? How's it going, Eddie? Well, it's going okay because, like you say, the radiotherapy. I will have finished that on 8th of October, which is 2 weeks on Tuesday. So there's basically 2 full weeks and a couple of days, Monday and Tuesday after it. It's going well. I'll tell you what, this week I felt okay. I had one day last week when I thought, oh no, here it comes. I stood up from this chair at this table and I thought to myself, oh my God, I feel dizzy. This is where it starts. This is where it starts getting ugly. And I was staggering around that day. But you know, other than the hair loss, I'm back. You know, it's not getting any more painful or anything. But I'm constantly reassured by people, the doctor especially, that it will get worse. It'll get more headaches and the radiotherapy. But I don't know. I'll expect anything. I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of it, there's no side effects. You know, I can have a brain operation with no side effects. I don't care. I'm past caring, to be honest with you. I'll just take whatever comes. Don't forget, you're looking at a guy who's so squeamish with needles that a few years back I ran out of the doctors, when a nurse tried to put an injection into my arm. She brought. Now, am I back? Am I back from outer space? Oh, I've moved across here. So who's this? Harold Betterson, Paul Hoskin, Ben. The tash is looking good. Do you have any Turkish blood? No, no. But I did have a home in Turkey once, and people did mistake me. SK, hi mate, Larry KPD, internet boat connection problem there. Do you know one thing I will not renew? I will not renew my £40 Vodafone bundle, unlimited data, because it proved to be useless. I mean, this is okay at the night time. This internet here, it's okay at the night time, because there's less people on this at the night time. But it's. I mean, last night I watched three movies last night. That's how exciting my life gets on this internet. But the daytime, it's not good. Well, Libert Cooper, you have a good attitude, Eddie. Worrying about the future doesn't take away. You have a good attitude. Okay, Eddie, worrying about future doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles, but takes away today's peace. Well, I've got as much future as a snowman in the Bahamas. But I don't know. I hope all's well. Libert Cooper. Neil Fleet, I hope all. Neil Fleet, have you got it? If you you'd have to Gambia soon, are you? But Neil Fleet, joking apart, I know I make jokes about Gambia, especially when Lisa Dale comes on here. But Neil Fleet has found his own little niche there in Gambia. So good luck to him. Gizmo Nader, Paul Millwood, hello. Just Paul Millwood, it would just stay off the bad stuff in Amsterdam. You'll be fine, mate. And enjoy. You know, I mean, the bad stuff. I don't do the bad stuff. I do the good stuff in Amsterdam. You know, I don't do the bad. I mean, you're talking about wacky backy and all that kind of heinous stuff. No, I don't do any of that. Never done any of that. Someone say if I went into one of those coffee shops. If I went into one of those coffee shops, you know, and I feel, you know, it's just an experiment. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Honestly, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I'd know what to do with little Eddie. That's the stuff. I know. Yeah, Paul Hoskin. Wilden Arnold. Wild and Afraid. Oh, God almighty, I'm getting worse, aren't I? Hello, Steady Eddie. Good to finally catch a live stream. What have you been busy with? Well, radiation every day. I mean, that radiation, radiotherapy it's called, because it says on the sign at the hospital. Radiotherapy. I've been going there 5 days a week. You know, the hospital transport, I mean, on the return journey, I mean, there's lots of roadworks going on here, so it can be anything from 5 minutes. You know, phoning them up after the treatment is finished, it can be anything from 5 minutes to 4 hours, like it was the other day. So, yeah, you know, I've been busy watching movies. I can't really concentrate on doing creative stuff right now. I can't really comment on. You know, doing, I mean, I wrote 2 books and they're on Amazon, Pattaya, 5 Go to Pattaya and Pattaya Psycho, and they've got very good reviews on Amazon KDP. But my 3rd book, I know it's a good book, but I can't really get it out. Paul Hoskin, are you eating all your favourite foods, Ed? Well, I'm eating well. I had a Chinese takeaway last night, and that doesn't taste any better than the stuff that I'm eating at home. Bottle baby, any special foods at a restaurant coming up for Amsterdam? Have I confirmed that it was Amsterdam? I've got a video coming out soon. Any special foods? No. It's you know, whatever. Keysfield House, RTM. Eddie, there is nothing wrong with it. I'm okay health-wise. I only watched 2 movies last night. Well, I watched 3, and the best movie that I watched last night, I seem to recall switching it off a bit before, was Sweeney Todd, the Tim Burton musical. That was the best. That was the 3rd movie. I mean, I watched that about 1 o'clock. After watching 2 movies. I thought, shall I watch something else? I downloaded it from Amazon, and I've had it on download for a few weeks. But why I switched it off the first time is when I sussed out that it was a musical. I thought, I'm not listening to. I'm not watching this. But I stuck with it, and it gets better. And I tell you what, it's one of Tim Burton's more interesting films. In fact, I'd say that's possibly his best movie. I really enjoyed that Sweeney Todd. I mean, you can imagine, that was a running joke with me when I was younger. I got called Todd. Harold Betson or Brass is still 50 euro in damn. I don't know. But prices like everything else, it rises. I haven't been there for years. I'm planning to go back to January, Gambia in January, looking forward to it. Oh, that's okay. Well done. Jan J, good morning, Eddie from sunny Weymouth. Good to see you keeping positive. I'm positively, I don't know. I mean, I'm not positive about the big stuff, but about each day, I'm positive about little things. I hope all is well in sunny Weymouth. Anyway, Jan, good to hear from you. Where is everyone getting Amsterdam from? I haven't confirmed that yet. Well, I mean, according to that doctor, I mean, you know, I'm going a week after my radiotherapy finishes. I haven't told the doctor that. But you know, he reckons that after you finish your radiotherapy, the effects come a couple of weeks later. Side effects, you know, a couple of weeks later. It's a delayed effect after you've finished it. So that's why the time of my European break is okay, because I managed to get that out the way with before I go down with this, that, and the other. I'm just looking around to see what the clock says. Okay, so Wild and Afraid. Will you take some psychedelic truffles in Amsterdam? No, to have an experience, might as well. No, I don't do any of that. I know that sounds dull, but I'm not really that exciting. Toby Price. Ed, what was the first record you bought? I think it was Michael Jackson's Ben. Yeah, and I didn't know at the time that song was actually about a rat. It was from the film, you know, I think it was Michael Jackson's Ben. And, you know, I wouldn't have bought it if I'd known. Well, I mean, Michael Jackson was a great entertainer. But if you asked me about the second restaurant, the second, you know, single record, when I was, you know, about 10 years old, 10 or 11 years old, that I bought. That name, the name of that artist is more embarrassing than mentioning Michael Jackson. I promise you. I mean, you know, the second record that I bought, you know, the second record that was, you know, was recorded by an artist whose name is now mud. In fact, they don't play his records on the radio. They don't play his name's a dirty word. But, you know, I didn't know that at the time, so I wouldn't have bought it. And you know, he wouldn't have sold that. He was a big star in England about 1973. But I actually seen him at the Liverpool Empire a year later. And after he'd come back from a throat operation, but I cannot mention that man's name right now. I don't know. You know, I thought he was a great man, you know, a great entertainer, and he fooled a lot of people. And he made a comeback years later, and he was great. People even who weren't around when he was big held him with such affection. He was like you know, an uncle. He was like funny, and yet I can't mention his name. Whoa. He's back in prison now because they released him, and he reoffended again, didn't he? He reoffended again. I can't mention his name. Perhaps you know what I'm talking about. Ian Bowden, hold it, Ed. Hold on, Ed. I hope it's going okay. Buenos Aires and beautiful nature. Where are you right now? I mean, are you traveling Spain? Are you? Is that in, you know, Buenos Aires? Is that in Spain? Is it? I mean, Ian and Barb have got their own channel. You can see the link on this channel. I'll put a link to it. That, you know, featured channels. But Ian makes some good videos. I mean, he makes some fine walk around videos. So, you know, subscribe to Ian's channel. He's okay. He's okay, Ian. So I hope you're all right then, Ian. I hope you're having fun. You know, say hello to Barb for me. So I met Ian when I come back in a wheelchair. Ian works at Heathrow Airport, and it was good to come back to England and, you know, greet someone who you've known from Thailand. So well done, Ian. You know, and have a good holiday. Paul Hoskin, is little lad okay? It's not in action right now. I don't see him. I'm not even interested. I don't even watch Anissa Kate anymore. Honestly, I don't even watch Anissa Kate. Bottle Baby, Gusson. Chinese takeaway last night. Did she stay the night, Eddie? Oh, what you think I'm up to that nowadays? John Mitch. I had a nice evening. John Mitch is in Pattaya. I had a nice evening in the windmill last night, pressing my amateur gynecology skills, waiting for the horizontal aerobic and stuff. Oh, what can I say? You dirty old man. But I like it. But I like it. John Mitch is, an inspiration to us all. He's he's in Pattaya having fun. Let's just say that much. Andrew Johnson, how are you, my friend? Still hope we can meet in January. I hope so too. But in the olden days, I booked my ticket, and once that came through, I'd think, your flight is confirmed, Mr. Sweeney. I think, well done. I'd punch the air. I'd think, great, but I don't know. It's circumstances, mate. I don't know. I would like to think that I'll be there in January. I mean, the doctor seems to be positive. I mean, he seems to be quite positive about my survival chances. Testing the water. I'm going to a couple of European breaks this autumn time to see how I cope. How I cope with getting around. Thailand's a bit, is a bit ambitious for me right now in my physical state. I do believe in fairies. More than Eduardo, I just got back from the land of smiles. That breakfast at Greg's was much needed. Okay, are you? I don't know where your breakfast is from, but land of smiles. I hope it's getting better there. I keep hearing. I keep hearing that they're having record floods there. So at least the weather's reliable there. When it's summer, then it's guaranteed summer. Like behind me there, that was filmed in January. That behind me, that's why I am. Peter Blue, hi Eddie. How is the treatment going? It's going well. It's going well. I mean, I thought I'd take a massive step backwards physically, but it's okay. It's going well. It's going well, and it's not painful, and it's not it's not painful, but I'm told that it will become more painful as it goes on. Mark Saunders is here. Hi, Steady Eddie. I'm in Pattaya. Been lucky avoiding the rainstorms. Been good so far. Hope all is well. All is well. Yeah, all is well. All is well. I mean, it's all well. It's well, all well. It's I hope you're good. It's good to hear from you, Mark. Paul Poskin. Too many bar girls make my head ache. Well, is that all you've got to say? when they get together, I mean, they do sound funny. Bottle Baby, single on 45. Ace, you got it, Ace. You got it right, but I can't repeat that on here because I think I repeated the name of JS once, and they demonetized it. I could get demonetized for even saying the name. Paul Hoskin, the first record I bought was Radar Love. Okay. Bottle of Baby. Mine was Herman Hermits. They do some good. I tell you what, 60s music is timeless. I was actually in the hospital the other day waiting for the patient transport, and I took an old tablet, an iPad, this sort of thing, with headphones, and I was listening to 60s. 60s music is wonderful. It's just. No matter there's some songs from the 60s, no matter how many times I hear them, they still get me tapping my feet. Neil Fleet, Sandra, hi Eddie, good to see you. Okay. Hello, Tandra. How are you? It's nice to see you. Is she from Birkenhead or Liverpool? I hope all is well. Jan J, GJ, yeah. We're not talking horses there. That's who I meant. Andrew Johnson, remember the artist who sang "Everyone's Gone to the Moon"? Yeah, he was a bastard, wasn't he? And everyone. I mean, everyone was glad when hey, Jonathan, was put in prison and it all come out about him. But the other guy, the guy that I seen on the Liverpool Empire, people were genuinely upset because he seemed like the kind of your favourite uncle. You never thought he'd do like that, anything like that. Toby Price, my first single was Nelly the Elephant, $2, punk band for the North. Oh yeah, I love that one. But Toby, have you ever done a karaoke to that? I've done one. I've done a karaoke to that, and everyone was just reacted. It made people dance. Believe it or not. It's you do a karaoke now and to that, and it goes down well. Even if these young people haven't heard it before, it still goes down well. Ian Bowden, Ed, we started in Madrid, then trained to Seville. That's where you told me, Seville. I've seen pictures of Seville with that coloured bridge, and Seville. Yeah, it sounds. I bet Spain's got some lovely cities. Now in Nerja, then off to Atlantic coast near Cadiz. 8 days left. Barb sends her best wishes, mate. Okay, fine. That sounds wonderful. That's I tried to travel Valencia once. Could have gone to those smaller cities. I wish I had that, but sounds great, mate. Sounds great. Look forward to your videos of it. Take plenty of walk around videos. Paul Laston, you've got another 10 to 18 years, yeah. Didn't you mean months? Thanks, Paul. Artie Whittle, where there is life, there is hope. Gizmo and Agent, agree, Paul. If you can survive filming down Soy 6, you will live for a long time. Stay positive. Gizmo and Asia, agree, Paul. If you can survive filming down Soy 6, you will live for a long time. Stay positive. We're all gunning for you, Eddie. Okay, fine. All right, thanks for that, Paul. Thanks for that, Gizmo. Paul Gamble, get a lucky chair if you come to Thailand, Eddie. Okay. I'd better finish this in 5 minutes because I'm going to Little's soon. Someone's driving me to Little's. Samuel, okay, Bilbao Kelso. I Ed, hope you're okay. Prices for flights that are not going down. Yeah. Might have to pay over $1,200 to get there for 2 months at the end of December. I was watching that lawyer. I can't remember what his channel's called. His name's Benjamin Hart. I was watching that lawyer, and yesterday, and the kind of rules that Thailand's coming to. There seems to be driving away tourists. I mean, if anyone's going to be asked, to fill up to get a document in ETA or whatever it's called before they fly to Thailand and pay money before they even get. I mean, it's going to bringing out so much red tape. It's going to drive people away. John Mitch, I'm having my horizontal. I'm having my horizontal aerobic instruction without 60s music, with 60s music playing on Spotify. Oh, I can't. When I'm up and running, I can't concentrate when I've got music in the background. I have to switch it on, switch it off. Otherwise, gravity takes its toll. You know what I mean? Little Eddie takes his toll. Little Eddie can't concentrate with music on in the background. Paul Hoskin, it's shocking how much electric wheelchair costs. Is that a joke? Yeah, Ben, this is a good comment. How's your hand and leg recovering? It's doing okay. I mean, I never ever thought it would go. I mean, I still need assistance when getting around, but it's moving anyway. I mean, this is my right hand here, which was dead, absolutely dead, and my leg is not recovered as well as my right arm. So I have to be careful when I walk. But I'm getting there, but I'm not progressing. I was progressing, before the radiotherapy, but the radiotherapy stopped me from progressing. But it's at least I haven't gone backwards. Lewis Bellingham, all the back. I had Lewis Bellingham. Nice to hear from you, mate. Gizmo in Asia. Little is that place you can buy a welder next to the salads. Okay, fine. Paul Hoskin, and their pack of 4 mini pork pies. Yeah, I had a pork pie a couple of weeks ago. A few weeks ago when I was in hospital, a friend brought me a pork pie. Toby Price, I slept on a street in Seville for 4 days. It's Celtic, UEFA Cup final. Got interviewed by Lorraine Kelly, hot lady. Okay, well, fine. That sounds good. Ian Fitton, you spend all your money down soy 60. Well, that's probably not a bad idea, there. Be more on. I'm heading to Thailand in a few hours. When you be heading there? Okay, hello, Be more on. How are you? I met Be more on before. He's on a video with me. I'm heading to Thailand in a few hours. When we be heading there? Hopefully beginning of January, early January. I'm hoping, but as you know, in the situation that I am now, I can't predict anything. Well, I can't even predict being around them anywhere. Wild and Afraid. Have you heard any horror story about anyone investing in a condo in Thailand? Yeah, I've heard that, but I mean, people may, people get ripped off all over the place. You got to be careful. It's too much hassle. That it's too much hassle. I mean, at my stage, I'm not going to do that anymore. I bought one property abroad, and that was in Turkey, and I sold it. And, I had that for 11 years, but I got bored with it because then I was more interested in Thailand then than I was in Turkey. Wilder Arnold, Pedro Thai. Hey Eddie lad, all the best, mate. Okay, that's okay. Nice to hear from you, Michael Janaeus. Morning, Ed. Look good, mate. Okay, nice to hear from you, Michael. Okay, so I'm going to finish this now because I need to do things. Someone's picking me up soon. So anyway. Yeah, Bottle Baby. Oh, this is a good comment. I'll finish with this comment here. Bottle Baby, some of your best streams still off in the pandemic area. Roger or Dodger, Pork Pies, Squeaky Door, and the rest of that was used to entertain us. Okay, it's good, and I'm really, really cheered up that people remember those days. People posted some nice comments about those days. I actually meet people in Thailand. You mentioned, your streams kept us going through that dreaded lockdown, and it was appalling. Let's hope that never returns. I don't need any more of that. Listen, have a good weekend, guys. This was a quick stream. I'll be back next week, and I'll have more videos and whatever to come. Even I'm planning a video about that place where I haven't actually announced where I'm going to, but people have guessed where I'm going to. Okay, have a good weekend, guys. Cheers.